Hey guys, what's up? This is Jason Modern Warfare, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Batman Begins from 2005, directed by Christopher Nolan. The last time I reviewed Batman Forever, it was an okay movie, but you'll have to watch the review if you want to know how good it was and everything, so yeah. Anyways, on with the review. The movie Batman Begins was made by Warner Brothers again, of course. Warner Brothers pretty much made all the Batman movies. And I thought Batman Begins was an okay movie, and I thought it was pretty cool. Actually, it was better than the other versions. I don't hate this movie. I actually really like it, and I can watch this movie a million times. And I like how it shows how Bruce Wayne became Batman. It shows everything. So here's the plot. Bruce Wayne, played by Christian Bale, is a billionaire who owns Wayne Enterprises. But sadly, as a young boy, like in the original, his parents were killed by a homeless person in this one. Instead of in the original, he was killed by Jack Nicholson, who was originally Jack something. I don't remember, haven't seen the movie in a long time, but I do remember that much. So pretty much what happened was his parents were killed, and the whole thing was pretty much left up to Bruce when he turned 18. So pretty much Bruce was a lonely person. The only person he had there was Alfred Pennyworth, who was played by Michael Caine in this film. In the original films, he was played by Michael Groff. Michael Groff was pretty good as Alfred, and I liked his performance as he played in almost all the old Batman movies as Alfred Pennyworth. And I thought it was pretty cool to see how all that. But I do also like Michael Caine's portrayal of Alfred. I thought it was cool to see, how he got all the stuff and everything. So pretty much he's in this foreign country at the beginning and is trained by this guy who is the real Ra's al Ghul, but actually goes by another name, and at the end reveals himself to be Ra's al Ghul. I don't want to give too much away, so I'm not going to give any of the ending away, like what's happened or anything. So basically what happened in this film is he's out in this foreign country and gets trained, and then finally when he comes back after 7 years of being out there, he decides to become a mass vigilante and save people and fight criminals too. So he becomes the thing he fears the most, bats, and that's how he becomes Batman. But then the man who works at Wayne Enterprises that he gets the stuff from, Lucius Fox, played by Morgan Freeman, who was also a really good character too. He stayed and reprised his role in The Dark Knight and in The Dark Knight Rises. I thought he was good as Lucius Fox, and it actually shows that he doesn't have any superpowers or anything, just like the original Batman. Batman has no superpowers. He's just a man in a cape who fights crime. So pretty much this film is pretty good, actually, I thought. And if I was going to rate it, I'd have to rate it about 4, not 4, probably about 7 bat throwing stars out of 10. This was a pretty good movie, actually, and I liked how certain things happened. I liked how this one was a little bit more picked up and everything. But the whole Christopher Nolan trilogy, and even the movie he directed from 2010, I believe, Inception, all those movies were very dark, have a very dark tone. Christopher Nolan and Tim Burton both direct dark movies, which isn't bad, but it's not something you'd want to watch every day. Kind of like how Tim Burton directed all these movies like Sweeney Todd and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They were much darker than the original ones. They weren't as bright or anything. They're very dark movies. Same with Christopher Nolan. So anyways, let me get back to the plot, to the film. And so Batman Begins was rated very high, and a lot of people talked about that, and I didn't like that they used Scarecrow very rarely. Scarecrow is played by Cillian Murphy, who is also known as Jonathan Crane in the film, who works and owns Arkham Asylum. He's pretty much the guy who tries to help people with crazies, but really he's a crazy himself. He has this fear gas that if he sprays it in your face, you'll see your deepest fear. So if he sprayed it in your face and your deepest fear was the Exorcist, you probably see Exorcist faces all over the place, which is pretty scary. I'm not going to show anything because I don't want to shock and scare the audience that's trying to enjoy this review, but pretty much it works out that way. Anyways, that's really all I have to say about Batman and Batman Begins. It was a really good film. It was better than the other two, and I liked the new plot in the film. I already said the rating, but I will say it again. About 7 bat-throwing stars out of 10. Thank you, and this has been JC Modern Warfare, and stay tuned for the next Batman movie I will review, which is the 2008 blockbuster film, The Dark Knight. Thank you, and goodbye.